Video, this man had a plant in his pocket, so cops beat the hell out of him. Read more at http://thefreethoughtproject.com/cops-beat-man-illegal-Baton Rouge, LA. A new video of a man getting beaten by 3 Baton Rouge cops exposes the brutal nature of America's war on a plant. As states across the Union continue to bravely defy the federal government's Schedule I classification of marijuana, this recent case out of Baton Rouge, LA, serves as a horrid reminder of the atrocities police will still commit while going after those who dare possess this plant. On April 10, Sam DeRozan Jr., 38, had done nothing morally wrong. He had hurt no one when 3 cops with the Baton Rouge Police Department targeted him. That Sunday night, officers were conducting patrols in the area after reports of a shooting. According to Sergeant Don Coppola, a BRPD spokesman, the officers approached DeRozan outside the AM Mart because they claimed he was acting nervously and grabbed at his pockets. The video below shows exactly why DeRozan had every right to be nervous, as he was about to receive a brutal beating at the hands of BRPD. Apparently, for the BRPD, acting nervously is reasonable articulable suspicion and gave them probable cause to detain and search DeRozan. According to police, DeRozan, who was on probation, pleaded with the officers, telling them that he did not want to go back to jail for the plant they found in his pocket. However, police allegedly had nothing of it and moved in for the takedown. Naturally, as 3 armed men began attacking him, DeRozan resisted, also known as protecting himself from the men with guns who were trying to kidnap him. Read more, police officer indicted on first-degree murder charge for killing a couple's 2-year-old son. The video does not show the beginning of the stop. However, as it begins, one officer appears to strike DeRozan before an officer yells, "Put your hands behind your back." The next thing we see, police proceed to unleash their fury on the man for not wanting to be kidnapped and thrown in a cage for the plant he had in his pocket. DeRozan's resisting was little more than protecting his face as the cops' fists struck him over and over and over. Once they beat him into submission, DeRozan was arrested. Police then used the plant in his pocket as justification for the beating and charged him with obstruction of justice, possession of marijuana, resisting an officer, and probation or parole violation. Coppola told that advocate that Internal Affairs may launch an investigation. However, no officers were placed on administrative leave. As the Rouge Collection reported, Together Baton Rouge released a report on disparities in drug possession enforcement in February. The report shows that zip codes with higher black populations are the areas where officers make the most arrests for simple possession of marijuana, even though data says blacks and whites use drugs at the same rate. Sam DeRozan was arrested for simple possession, which turned into an unnecessary assault by 2 BRPD officers. The data provided by Together Baton Rouge suggests this is a problem in Baton Rouge that must be addressed, and incidents like what happened to Sam DeRozan are evidence of this. Sadly, Sam DeRozan's case is one that plays out in cities across the United States. Every day, cops enforcing the immoral war on pot, beat, kidnap, cage, and kill people over this plant. Read more, crazy cop kicks handcuffed, seated woman in chest. Last September, in Tampa, Florida, a life was taken by cops in this senseless war. This time, an unarmed man sitting in a bedroom with 2 grams of weed was murdered by state agents seeking out this plant. A military-style raid took place at the home of Levanya Riggins, 22, by a SWAT team looking for illegal narcotics. Riggins was gunned down in his home because cops arrest people for cannabis. In 2015, an aspiring teenager, Zachary Hammond, was murdered in cold blood by a Seneca police officer who thought arresting people for marijuana made him a hero. Sergeant Tiller, the cop who killed Hammond, has yet to face a single charge. The list goes on.
Hey Charlotte County, this is Charlotte County Cop Watch, and I wanted to explain what fair use is. You can use pieces of news articles if you're doing it for news reporting, you have commentary, and you're doing it for education purposes. So that's what fair use is, as you can see right here. Another reason why I wanted to make this video is to let you know I have just joined with Patreon. A nice thing with Patreon, I make no money on YouTube. They took the money away years ago, and so this is another way to give, and it's a nice thing too because you can give monthly. You can give $1, $5, $10, whatever. I do 4 to 5 hours a day on trying to wake the sheeple up on how corrupt it is and different ways that you can fight the corruption. So Patreon is a way that you can do it, and then of course the old way is still there. Donate to Sheriff County COPWATCH with PayPal or credit card. So keep that in mind. 4 to 5 hours a day. I make no money, but the corruption happened to me and I'm sick of it, so I'm trying to wake people up. But my wife would love it if some, if we could get some help out there. There's 47,000 subscribers. Just think if each one of you subscribers just gave let's say actually yes, $1 a month. 47,000 subscribers gave $1 a month. That would be awesome. That's not going to happen. But anyways, that would be great if it did happen. But do the math in your head. Just think about it. Like I said, 4 to 5 hours a day. I get no money from YouTube. YouTube has gone nuts. You can't do anything anymore. They're taking the money away everywhere. So these are a couple different ways that you can still help out with all this time that I put in. And as you know, I'm in a special situation where, at least I can do it. 4 to 5 hours a day. We have a cleaning company during the day. That's what allows me to do this, and we're debt free. So this is my hobby. I don't go fishing and all that other crap. I try to save the world. So help me out to make the wife happy, man. In fact, if you guys did give $1 a day, and there was 47,000 of you, and you did it, and each of you gave $1, and that was every month, oh my God, yes, I could quit. I could start suing them. Another idea too that we have is, if I got, some funds, we could actually contact everyone that has been ticketed and or arrested and put in jail and start sending them postcards to let them know we're here, and to see if everything went all right, and if it didn't, find out their story. So we could even do more investigations and more lawsuits. Lawsuits take money. So just think about that. 47,000 of you so far right now. $1 a day. $1 a month on Patreon, or $5 a month Patreon, 10, 20, whatever. Just do the math in your head. Help out. This is a lot of work every single day. Thanks.